Hey guys, I'm Mono, and if you've played any amount of Hell Loose at all, then you've probably seen squads running around without a squad leader. And it's totally understandable, you know, some people don't feel comfortable picking the squad leader role, especially if they're a new player and they're still trying to figure out how to even play the game. Even for veteran players, playing as squad leader is not easy. One of the hardest things you actually need to do as squad leader is play the game while listening to the command voice chat. It can be extremely distracting and just plain annoying to listen to people talk constantly while you try and play. But here's the thing. If you're in a squad with no squad leader, then redeploy and pick squad leader as soon as you can. Not so you can learn the role and try and get your squad to play together or anything noble and altruistic like that. No. You should go squad leader because it's probably the best kit in the game, and you probably don't know that because you've never used it. So you know how in some games you can do a quick save and go do something stupid or risky because you can just reload if you die? Well, squad leader is kind of like that. The OP, which is the squad spawn point that you can place with your watch, is one of the most powerful gadgets in the entire game for this very reason. It's basically a quick save beacon thing that you can use to get to a position that you want to push from and then just go die over and over, if you have to, with the shortest respawn delay possible. If there's no one playing squad leader, then you're all missing out on this, and your entire gameplay experience becomes way harder and more frustrating. Also, if no one's playing squad leader, then nobody is going to complain if you pick it. Also, I should point out, if you want to learn how to actually be a good squad leader, then make sure you follow me on Twitch, where you can catch me live streaming about 4 times a week. I play squad leader almost always and often team up with other streamers and YouTubers such as Pterodactyl, Waffleorian, and Saucy Muffin, as well as viewers and patrons. So yeah, there's like my live stream plug. Anyway, the other tool you get as squad leader is the binoculars, and this again is an incredibly powerful tool that you get as squad leader. The binos let you see further, which means you can see enemies way easier if you use it to scout before moving. It's not just the zoom like the one you get when you press shift while aiming down sights. You will actually see more because it renders stuff that you wouldn't see otherwise. You know how people complain about being shot without being able to tell who's shooting at them? That has to be like the #1 problem for new players in this game, and the binoculars are the single best way to stop dying like that. Especially on forest maps like Herdgen or Hill 400, where there's a million different trees for the enemy to hide behind. The binoculars will allow you to see those enemies before they see you. As a guy that plays squad leader like 90% of the time, trust me with this, because I use it all the time, and when I'm not playing squad leader, I really struggle finding a kit where I can be anywhere near as effective. I usually play AT because you can destroy enemy vehicles, and that's like the #1 thing that you can't do as squad leader, but apart from that, it's hard to find something as good as the squad leader loadout. When you first start off, you'll have to play with either the Thompson or the MP40, both of which are really solid weapons, but they're not the best for ranged encounters. So if you're stuck with that on a big open map, it's not the best. However, the second German loadout is incredible. You get the Gewehr 43, which is one of the best weapons in the entire game, with 2 frag grenades and 2 smoke grenades. This means you get a ton of versatility. You have all the tools you need to be able to advance into enemy territory and even push through open terrain if you need to. The only other class this compares to is the assault loadout, but remember that as a squad leader, you also get the OP and the binoculars. You get this kit at level 3 squad leader, which might sound like a lot, but you earn a whole lot of experience from playing squad leader, so you should get to level 3 in no time. For the allied, it's not as good since you get the M1 carbine on the second loadout, which is basically worse than the Garand in every single way, except for the amount of bullets that are in the magazine or clip or whatever it's called. It will usually take more than 1 shot to kill anyone with the carbine, and it's not as accurate at range, so yeah, second loadout for the allies is just not very good. However, the third and final loadout has a Garand, 3 smoke grenades, and 3 frag grenades, and it's just absolutely godly. I've done a video before on how broken the Grenadier loadout is for the assault class because you get 6 frag grenades and 4 smoke grenades, which is just completely broken. But as squad leader, this is almost as good, if not better, because you get your OPs and your binoculars. The third German loadout has the same amount of grenades as this one, but you're stuck with a Kar 98 on that one, so again, just like the second Allied loadout, it's just not as good. And another thing that I should mention is the fact that as squad leader, you also get to see every squad leader's marks on the map, which can inform your gameplay quite a bit. You'll be able to see where someone spotted infantry or a tank or an enemy garrison, and if you're new to the game, that information, though overwhelming at times, can be incredibly useful. In any case, I hope I've made my point here. If nobody's playing squad leader in your squad, that's literally the best opportunity you have to try it out, so do. I haven't even mentioned garrisons, which you might already know are team-wide spawns that can only be placed by squad leaders. Now, I've done a guide on how to actually squad lead, so check that out for a detailed overview, but basically garrisons are OPs that you can build with your watch, but you need a support guide to drop 50 supplies for you to be able to build one. Building garrisons is the single most positive and impactful thing anyone can do in the game. So people will love you if you build one, but even if you don't, picking up squad leader when no one else is already a great thing to do. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you're a new player and give this a try, let me know what you think down in the comment section. And if there's any other topics that you'd like me to cover in a video, then let me know as well. Make sure to subscribe and give a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next one.